Hey everyone, I'm the Rev. In this video, I'm going to be driving with the Simagic 9Nm green flag bundle. Now, I was sent this bundle from Simagic, but under one condition. The condition was that when I'd finished with it, I could give it away to one of you, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm under no obligation to say anything specific about this product whatsoever. I'm not affiliated with Simagic, there's no kickback, there's no nothing. I just got to test this bundle out, and then once I'd tested it out, I got to give it away to one of you, and that was all that mattered. So more about how you can win this bundle as the video goes on. But first, we're going to talk about the bundle itself. Now, I'm not a reviewer by any stretch. If you want a decent review, you want your Dave cam, you want your random call sign, just Dave, he's fantastic at reviewing Simagic products. I'm not somebody that gets all technical.
Most examiners use a clipboard. I don't believe in them.
What I want to know is, how does it feel? How does it drive? And is it worth the money? That's all I want to know. I won't go looking for negatives. However, if a negative presents itself, I'll more than happy say what it is. But I don't go looking for issues and problems. Now, day to day, I use a Gomez X29 wheel. I use a Simucube 2 Pro wheelbase, and I use SimLab XP1 pedals. They are all absolutely fantastic pieces of kit. So I'll be honest and say I didn't want to take those things off the rig. It's a faff. I absolutely love them, and I felt that this bundle probably wasn't going to match up to the hardware that I was used to using day in, day out. So was that the case? We'll start with first impressions. We'll go into what each of the items are like, and then we'll go into what they're like on the track. I'll also discuss the software and a few other little bits, and then I'll tell you whether I think they're worth the money or not. And then obviously we'll go into how you can win this bundle that I've been using this week. So we'll start with first impressions. As soon as you unbox the items, I couldn't help but be impressed. I'm going to start with the GT Neo. This wheel costs $239. That's it. That is really cheap for a wheel of this quality, and the quality slaps you in the face from the moment you first take it out the box. It feels really heavy, it's nice and sturdy, the buttons are all really tactile, the Simagic logo across the top, I really like that, and just all the materials feel really nice. The gear shifts, they've got a really nice click to them, they feel nice, it's all ergonomically tested, you can tell it feels nice in the hands. The wheel, I can just have no complaints about whatsoever, and like I say, the price, I'm absolutely stunned that this wheel is that price, and if I had Simagic stuff, I'd be made up with this wheel, utterly made up with it. It's really, really good. The steering wheel itself, it comes with loads of stickers, but I didn't stick any of those stickers on because I was aware that I was giving this item away. So I think that's something that you should do. So whoever wins this bundle, I think that's you. You should be the person that sticks all the stickers on, puts them where you want. So I just left it bland. I just left it as it comes, ready for you to put your personal stamp on it when you win the item. So that's the first impressions of the wheel. The wheelbase itself, so once again, super sturdy. Felt really heavy, really well made. I couldn't have been more impressed with the wheelbase. The wheelbase felt really good. The quick release, it's worth noting that the quick release is brilliant. It feels so strong. It really, really does. It's nice as well with that brushed red aluminium finish. Looks really nice, really easy to use. No issue with a quick release, really, really good, and miles better than the old quick release that I used to use with my old Fanatec DD. This was a cut above that, really, really nice. So the last but not least was the pedals. So when I first got the pedals out, I thought, these feel a bit cheap. That's how it felt. They were very lightweight, the metal wasn't particularly thick that they used to create them, and I just thought, this is maybe where we've saved a bit of money in the bundle. And to be fair, they are cheap. At $189, they're a cheap set of pedals. So I got the accelerator and the brake, load cell brake it is by the way, and it attaches to the pedal plate. So the pedals is probably where I thought, right, this is where I'm going to feel the most difference, is in the pedals. So the whole bundle can be had now for $600. Now my first impression was, that's really good value for what you're getting here in terms of build quality. So what about setting them up onto the rig? Well, I just got the new rig from SimLab, which is absolutely fantastic, and it was dead easy to attach the items. The pedals went straight onto the pedal plate, no issue whatsoever, and the wheelbase went straight onto the wheel deck, so that wasn't a problem either. So getting them set up onto the rig was super quick, super easy, had no issues there at all. So what about the software? Well, downloaded the software from the Simagic website, and once again, straight away you could tell it was a quality piece of software. It looks mature, it's got all the options you could possibly want, it's set out really well. All the options that I needed to find, I could find really quickly. It had multiple preset setups for various different sims, Assetto Corsa, Le Mans Ultimate, you name it. It was dead easy to use. I thought the software was brilliant, and out of the box, it gave me a really good experience. I can't have any complaints when it comes to the software. Everything was recognised by the PC first time, there was no messing, no faffing, which is exactly what you want. So once I'd admired Just Dave, got myself some settings for Le Mans Ultimate, it was time to take them onto the track. As I say, coming from some decent hardware, some really decent hardware, what was this going to feel like? I was nervous, I was apprehensive, I thought it was going to feel really, really different. So, was I right? Well, let's find out.
So what I thought I'd have to do was drive for a bit, probably take me a good while to get used to it, and then I'd voice it over, because there's no way that I'd have the brain capacity to get used to the new kit and talk at the same time. However, as you'll see, I was massively wrong. Very nice indeed. I thought there's no way I'd be able to talk, but it appears that I can, because, well, I just thought it would be like really, really different, but it's not. I thought it'd take some massive getting used to, especially the brake pedal, but the brake pedal feels nice. It's got a good feel to it. It's not got this two-stage feel the SimLab ones, obviously, but it's got a good feel to it. I like it. The force feedback's good. It's predictable. There's enough detail coming through. There's not as much detail as the Simucube 2 Pro, of course there's not. But it's not muted, it's not dead. As you'd hope not, really, to be fair, from like it's still an expensive piece of kit. But it's very nice. It feels nice to drive, the car's predictable. I mean, I've not spun it yet. Obviously, there's a long way to go, but I've not spun it yet. But the accelerator's nice. I've gone for like the stiffer spring on the accelerator. Feels really nice. We're still gonna push. That's better. And it looks lovely. The materials are great. Careful there, hooking it up onto that curb. I think I'm still just being a bit too tentative into there. I'm a bit frightened still. Expecting it to be really different when it's not. But overall, massively impressed. I mean, I had the Fanatec DD before I had the Simucube 2 Pro, which I think is rough. I think that was 12 newton meters, might have been 15, could be wrong. But I'd be lying if I said I needed more than this 9. This 9 would do me. I like having a bit stronger. I do like having a bit stronger, yes. But I'd be lying if I said I had to have it stronger. This is actually really, really impressive. Maybe if we can actually do a lap time, we'll see roughly where we're at. Oh, there you go, lock up, but it's easy to get off. It does have a bit of a two-stage feel, but it's just not as pronounced as the SimLab. The SimLab one's like, it's got a super pronounced feeling, really easy to know when you need to bleed off that little bit just so you don't fully lock up. But it's brilliant. It's really, really good. I mean, and this is getting used to so much new stuff. New seat, new rig, new seating position, new pedals, new bass, new wheel. And I have to be honest and say, I feel right at home. But detail-wise, there's everything, absolutely everything you'd need there. There's the bumps in the road, there's the suspension compression. I like it. I like it a lot. Was just about to lock up then, but got off in time. Again, easy to jump off. I think the pedals, considering I was initially disappointed, whoa, they're actually to use. They're really, really nice. Now, I can't stress enough that I get absolutely nothing here. Nothing from Simagic. Nothing. You get it all. I get to give this bundle away. That's the only reason that I said I'd do this. So somebody here, somebody's getting a very nice bundle. One that I would have been absolutely made up with had I spent my money on it. And I think if I had the time to get more and more familiar with it, I think I'd definitely like it. Oh, bleed it off, bleed it off. Come on, Rev. I think the biggest compliment I can give it is I've taken off here. I've taken off a Simucube 2 Pro and I've taken off SimLab XP1 pedals. Quality stuff. 154, maybe 153 in here. And I'm sorry, but I'm having just as much fun. Feels good. I could live with this. I could live with this every day of the week. Like I say, you want a proper full-on review, you've got to go to somebody like Just Dave, somebody like Random Call Sign. Dave Can will give you a good review. I'm not a reviewer. The facts, the figures, the full technical breakdown, the ecosystem, I can't massively tell you. I don't know a lot about Simagic. It's just they're not a company that I ever considered. And I don't know why, because obviously this is very, very good. So I don't know a great deal about it, but what I can tell you is whether it feels good, whether it feels like it's quality, whether it's easy to use, especially for a beginner, because it's like a beginner set. That's better there on the apex. Whoa, just a bit too much curb though. I'm tempted to go for another one. And the fact that I'm tempted to go for another one tells you I like it. I like it a lot. And like I say, if anything, this little like giveaway, it's going to cost me money. I'm paying the postage for the winner. So I'm under no obligation to say this is any good. At all. But I really like this. I think this is smart. The wheel's immense. Just got it hooked up there on the curb nicely. What are we there? We need 2 tenths. We need 2 tenths to get in the 53s. And if we get in the 53s, like within what? 7 laps? That's pretty good. But I like it. I love the brake. Brake is very, very nice. And this is where you make your most time up on the brakes. And it's the part that gives you the most confidence. But I'm very, very impressed. Would I recommend this bundle 100%? I'd have been happy with this. Like I say, if I'd have spent my money on this, I'd have been made up with this. Oh, we have got the tenths. We've done it. We've done it, boys. We're in the 53s. Whilst we're chatting away, we're in the 53s. And there's even more time in here as we push. Oh, we're going to get a track limit warning. But yeah, I'd say massively, massively impressed. Everything about it feels really nice. Now, I obviously race in headphones, so is it noisy? I've no idea. No idea. I'll do a bit of a recording like of me actually racing with it, and we can have a little look, but with the headphones on, I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. It feels really nice. It's so tactile. The buttons are beautiful. It's fair to say that I am very, very impressed with this Simagic bundle, and I hope that whoever wins it is just as impressed as I am.
So I think, as you can see, I came away massively impressed with this hardware. I thought it was brilliant. If I received this, if this was the first ever bundle that I'd bought, I'd be absolutely made up, and I don't think I'd be in a rush to upgrade. Now, I liked my Fanatec DD Plus, I think it was. I liked that. I just got the opportunity to get a Simucube 2 Pro second hand really cheap, so I couldn't pass up that opportunity. However, had I bought this value pack for $600, I've no idea what that equates to in pounds, but you'd have to do that conversion yourself. But it's good value. In fact, it's great value. It's not good value, it's great value. As you can see, I really enjoyed it. It didn't feel all that much different. Little bit of detail lost by comparison to the Simucube 2 Pro, but overall, a fantastic driving experience. Now, the pedals surprised me a lot because I really think I was expecting those not to feel particularly good, but they do. They feel great. The two-stage feel is nowhere near as pronounced as on the SimLab XP ones, but I wasn't expecting it to be. But it's still there, you can still feel it, and as you can see, I had no issues braking in a car with no ABS on them on Ultimate. So that is a testament to how good these pedals were, in my opinion. I was genuinely surprised at how good the pedals felt. I wasn't surprised by the wheel at all. From the moment you put that wheel in your hands, you know that it's a quality piece of kit, and it didn't let me down on track. It was a quality piece of kit. It felt great, it was super comfortable, there was no creaking, no funny noises, it just felt really good. The wheelbase itself, the force feedback coming back, I felt was superb. Yes, a little bit less detail than the Simucube 2 Pro. 9 Newton meters, yeah, I'd like a bit more, but I was happy with the 9 Newton meters, and I'm sure that you would be happy with 9 Newton meters. If I was starting out, I'd be made up with 9 Newton meters. The Simucube 2 Pro is what, 25 Newton meters? I don't run it at 25. I think I only run it at like 12 as it is, if something like that. So the 9 Newton meters felt good. The wheelbase is brilliant. So I've got no complaints about the wheelbase whatsoever. Really, really good. I think if I didn't drive with headphones, it can be a bit noisy, but as I drive with headphones, it didn't come through the headphones, it wasn't that noisy. So for me, there was no issue whatsoever with a bit of noise. And once again, there's noise that comes from the Simucube 2 Pro, there's vibrations, we're dealing with metal rigs here, there is gonna be vibrations and noises. With it not coming through the headphones, I'd have no complaints in terms of noise. So is the bundle worth the money? It's worth $600 every day of the week. If somebody was starting sim racing now, this would be the bundle that I would recommend. I've not tried the Moza wheels or the Fanatec wheels, I'm not a reviewer, but I was sent this to try, and as a beginner, I've been made up with this set, and I think it would last me for a very, very long time. I can't thank Simagic enough for allowing me to give this item away, and it's the only reason that I agreed to review it. But it's really good of them to allow me to provide it to you guys for free, one of the community. This is all about giving something back to you. That's exactly what I want to do.
So how do you win this bundle? Well, first off, you must be a subscriber, obviously. And in my last AMS2 video, the thumbnail is on screen, the video link is in the description. I compared my skin to that of a seagoing creature. What was that creature? Let me know in the comment section of this video, and the winner will be picked at random on the 24th of July, and you will win the complete bundle that I've been using this week. You will have to join the Discord, as that's how I'll confirm who you are and your address, and that way I can get the item posted out to you.
I do hope you've enjoyed the video. As I say, I'm not a reviewer by any stretch, but I can tell you whether something's good, I can tell you whether something's enjoyable, and I can tell you whether I think something's worth it. And this Simagic bundle was brilliant. From the outset, superb. Really impressed me. Impressed me no end when I attached it to the rig. And as I say, coming from the hardware that I've got, was expecting this to be nowhere near. But I had great fun, great feeling. For me, completely worth it. As always, I've been the Reverend. Thank you very much for watching.